What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on the streets of Dirty Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Appreciate y'all tuning in and continuing to support these videos. Hopefully I can not tilt so much. We've been a little bit tilty lately, but now's the time when we turn things around. So, what do we got? Pick one, pack one, Optimistic Scavenger. I think I'm rank 7 or 8 right now, by the way, and we're still shooting for rank number 1. I haven't played draft in a few days, so I've decayed a little bit. But now it's time to pick it back up. Great first pick. This card, if it is not dealt with and you have a decent deck to support it, will just win the game. And if you've got a 1-drop you can do that, you probably should not overlook it. Get Out Studio, threats around every corner, 3 solid other uncommons, Meat Locker, but Scavenger is the clear pick. Okay, did not get past a juicy Gremlin Tamer, but we did get a Surgical Suite to follow up if we wanted to, and that's a really good one too. I would say power level-wise, Fear of Burning Alive is probably the better card, and this is, I think, one of my favorite uncommons of the format. But I've been really happy with Sweet, and it is a great follow-up to the Scavenger. I think you could go either way with this pick. I'm going to take the cheaper card, though. I don't normally pass a Fear of Burning Alive, I will say that much. But now we're getting a little bit of reward now. Ethereal Armor, 3rd pick. Passing a Withering Torment, Cathartic Parting. Oh yeah, this is a nice white start. Ooh, wow. This is a crazy good pick for. Look at these 3 red cards, just like 3 premium red cards. Maybe Glasswork is not quote unquote premium, but Dragonfire and Piggy Bank are just really good 2s. Restricted Office is okay. I'm not a huge fan of this card, and it doesn't really work well with Scavenger. Orphans of the Wheat is also just okay. I'd much rather take Trapped in the Screen here. We might not see much red coming to us in pack 2 now that I've passed a bit of it, but sticking with white and taking the Trapped in the Screen there just makes so much more sense. Okay, and now I might be forced to still take a red card here. I would prefer to be blue with the white, since we have the Scavenger, as that's the more enchantment-heavy plan, but I don't think you can overlook the fact that we're getting so much good red still. Hand that feeds. I mean, I could take the Colt Healer. There's nothing wrong with it, but I think the Piggy Bank is a better card and a little bit bigger of a signal. Ooh, okay, this is an interesting choice. Unwilling Vessel is a sign of sorts, I would say. Much more so than Norn, which I think is very replaceable. This is a really good one. Oh man, I kind of want to take the Vessel here. I also kind of want to take the Vessel because somebody was complaining about me always finding a way to draft blue in this format, and kind of want to stick it to them. You know who you are. I think you could take Most Valuable Slayer here, but this is an uncommon, and I think it's much better with the white cards that we have. So, all right, and you know what? I might just be going right into red again, since Painter's Studio is another incredible red card. That's another big sign, I think. I'm not taking Apparition here. I could consider the Loner. It is a good 2-drop, but there's a pretty safe Expanse if we want to. If I ended up in white-black, you know what? I will take the Loner. Alright, Dazzling Theater Wheeling is nothing surprising. Tunnel is okay. Jump Scare's okay. Both these black cards are just okay. These aren't particularly useful. Generally, I don't think Jump Scare is incredible. I would rather take one of these black cards or the Tunnel. I think those are all very replaceable, though, for the record. Inferno is whatever. Emerge could be okay. That's really good if we ended up in white-black. And actually, this is not a bad Bloodsucker start either, because we have so much enchantment, but we'll take the white card there. Grab the Prize over Jump Scare, pretty easy. Wow, wheeling the piggy. Okay, all right. So I passed a couple of nice red cards, but man, it feels like the red is just extremely open, huh? Actually, I think the black-white deck is also pretty open as well, but I mean, I think either direction we go is going to end up in a solid deck, and we're now getting a Dragonfire as our pack 2 pick 1 open. This is great. So my optimistic scavenger is probably not going to be at its best, but it's still going to be very good. The red enchantments that you're going to pick up are generally the rooms, right? Which means, I mean, rooms are double triggers for the scavenger, so. The foil's okay. I don't think I'd take it over one of the best, if not the best, red common removal spell, right? If Piggy Bank wheeled, that would be cool. Playmate here, Fear of Surveillance. I am never unhappy to have Scorching Dragonfire. I will play basically as many of those as I can get in a draft. Oh! Oh! This is one of those cards I think I've had maybe once. Maybe. And it is Insano. Flash, Convoke, Double Strike. Other tapped creatures you control have hexproof. What a series of words in a particular order. I'm losing a Mayhem, another Fear, Booth, Ghost. I mean, this is just a straight up huge bomb. Crazy good pickup. Nothing much to say. What's my removal again? Trapped in the Screen and the Dragonfire. I'm not in dire straits yet that I need to take Unwanted Remake. There's a Seized from Slumber here if we want to. Otherwise, we have like the Ticket Booth. Ticket Booth or Seized from Slumber, I guess. Both are fine. I guess I'd rather have the removal spell. I should be seeing more Ticket Booths would be my guess. Man, we are just seeing... That's the 4th Piggy Bank. I mean... Needlehead is good, it's just... Well, I guess I already have 2 piggies, and we're probably... Not probably, but we are possible to wheel another one, right? My biggest loss here is like the Carnival. We'll take the Needlehead for now. Okay, kind of a brick. The Clown is okay, but I wouldn't call it a good card. In fact, a lot of my creatures don't even trigger it. Yeah, I have 5 creatures. 3 of them don't even trigger the Clown currently. But the Ghost is another one that you can pick up rather late, so... Okay, this is a little more interesting as we have a bunch of good options. The Twins, I think, is the one I'm going to take over the hand that feeds. 1, 2, 3. I only have 3 2-drops right now, though. The Twins is so good. I'm not even considering Norin, even though it's fine. If Twins or Hand That Feeds weren't in the pack, sure, I would take the Norin here, but that's not the case. Yeah, I'm going to take the first Unsettling Twins. Let's go with the 2-drop over the Beastie. Spirits is fine. I'm not a big fan of Inferno, but I might take one of them later. All right, here's our wheel pack. Didn't get the piggy back, but we did get a Playmate and a Phantom. I am not the biggest fan of this card, but it's okay. My enchantment count is actually rather low. Yeah, I mean, like I said, going into red means the scavenger is going to be a little bit worse, but that's fine, I suppose. Ghost over Razorkin's pretty easy. I might run the Teddy if we are lacking in 2-drops, but we still have a full pack to go, so I'm not too concerned. All right, none of the piggies wheeled this time. I mean, that's not a huge issue. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 5 2-drops right now, so doing okay. There's the Gremlin Tamer we were looking for in pack 1, but obviously that ship has long sailed. Another Dragonfire, back-to-back Dragonfires as our pick 1s for both packs 2 and 3, not bad. Passing a Twins and a Vengeful Possession. So now we have Slumber, Trapped, and we'll have 2 Scorchings for removal. Not terrible. I could use like a Glassworks or something for sure. Another enchantment removal spell for our Scavenger to get extra bonuses from. Split Up and another Dragonfire. This card is simply just okay. Like, I am heavily considered just taking a third Dragonfire here. Fear of Abduction is also strong. It's just, it's a little bit slow. Yeah, I think a third Dragonfire is better than the first Split Up. I think. The best time for this card would be when our opponent's the aggressor. Or I suppose if they have a bunch of bigger creatures. I mean, I guess since I already have 2 Dragonfire, I'll take the versatility of the Split Up. I would not be surprised, though, if this card is mediocre at best in our deck. Man, another Scavenger. But again, I only have the 4 enchantments right now. So, feels like I'm supposed to take the Trapped in the Screen number 2 over Scavenger 2. That kind of sucks. Oh, a third Scavenger! Oh my lord, that is so gross. I did just take another enchantment, but there's a fear of being hunted here that I probably just need to take. Wow. Actually, what's my instant and sorcery count? 5 for Cursed Recording? Yeah. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be our 6th 2-drop. Damn. Imagine seeing 3 Scavengers being in white and only having taken the first one, which was your pick one, pack one. Sad, but correct. I don't think we're ever playing Pyroclasm here. I think Pyroclasm is very good in the format, though. Any blue card we're splashing? No, we'll just take a rare, though. I mean, we're not playing the Razorkin. Yeah, this is just a very good deck. Turn inside out, maybe the last piece we were looking for. 6 enchantments now. I was considering cutting the Scavenger, but it's probably just good enough. 16 lands should be okay, but I know I'll get burnt. I do like possessioning these type of decks, even if you don't have a sacrifice effect. Like, I don't think this is purely for the red-black decks. We already have a Grab the Prize. Unlikely to be running a second. Unlikely to be running a third. I can probably go 16 lands here. Ooh, my creature count is 13. Do we have any ways to make extra creatures? 1 extra creature. Actually, my creature count maybe is a little bit lower than I would want. Do I actually run this Friendly Teddy here? Maybe I cut this Grab the Prize and run the 2 Land Cyclers. That's probably okay. 8/8 with 2 Land Cyclers seems sufficient. Just not run any of the Grab the Prizes. I don't have that much flood mitigation, but this deck looks good to me. The biggest what if is this split up card, right? I know the third Dragonfire would always be good. This card might not be good, so we'll have to see. Scavenger, 6 enchantments, 2 of them rooms, so we have basically enough ways to target. And you know what? The thing about the Scavenger is, because it's not very good in our deck, it actually is better versus our opponent in the sense that it's a high target to remove, right? And so if they kill it, I'm actually not losing that much value in the end. All right, very good deck. Yeah, we are rank 8 going into this. I expect some good things. No arena riggery, please. You know, we hit rank 8, or sorry, rank 1 earlier in the season, but rank 8 just doesn't seem like the same, huh? Okay, this hand's a little bit awkward. I don't think I can ever mulligan it, though. 2 removal spells. We have the Wandering Rescuer in our hand. I mean, if we rip a mountain off the top to start, that would be great. That is the most awkward of draws. Alright, we are going to go ahead and just seize that thing. Who knows how long it's going to be before we get a chance to efficiently do that again. That was good. Alright. Darn it, that means I do not get to Wandering Rescuer next turn. Well, didn't expect my Boros deck not to do very much. But Rescuer's too good to throw away. Will they run into it, and will they have anything to push it through? Because I'm going for it. So Horrid Vigor would be the worst case scenario. Nice. We're in. And we just smack down Charlotte Brown. Take 6. Play out a 4/5 flyer. And the thing about red-green is, oftentimes, if you can resolve a fatty before they get one down, they have a really hard time actually winning the game, because a lot of their removal is, well, actually is all, yeah, damage-based, right? So, yeah, I mean, this is disgusting. Yep. Oh, Rescuer. You are so juicy. It makes me feel alive. 1-0. 1-0, 1-0. Not like this arena. Even if we had a Plains, this wouldn't even be a very good hand anyways. Okay. Definitely just pitching a mountain here. 2 pigs and 2 screens. That's good enough for me. Another green deck. Another Delirium deck. Alright. Opponent with the 1-2 on the play. Always blocking here. You have Frantic? Oh, sure. That I don't mind as much. Oh, very good draw. Though I am not going to Surgical Sweep back the piggy bank yet, because if they kill my Scavenger, given my hand, I think I might sweep back the Scavenger instead. Oh, they just hit Delirium. Jeez. Great curve. Okay. Yeah, we'll trade here, take 5, and go ahead and... Oh, sorry, take 7 and let them get another land. Alright. Sweet. Back a pig. Pump. Screen. Pump pig. they didn't wait one more turn is kind of crazy, I feel like. Alright, well. Let's level up. I'm going to let them keep grabbing lands, but at this point, that doesn't particularly matter, I feel like. Brutal draw. Ugh, our worst possible draw. Land lets us cast Spirit, and any spell is clearly a good draw, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm at 5. Are they going to kill the trapped in the screen? Sure, that's fine. Not sure why they're main phasing, though. Whoa, okay. All right. I'm at 3. Oh, they have a couple of beasties. They are just dead here if they don't have anything, so I think we go for it. Looking a little bit scary there, but yeah, I think. Well, I mean, I guess I had the trapped in the screen anyways, but I think they were supposed to just wait one turn and hardcast their Overlord. Like, as such, it gave me time to set up, you know? Oof, scary. All right. You do what you gotta do. Yep. Can't mulligan the hand. 2 cheap removal spells. We have a red source if we cycle the beastie. Yeah, gonna run that out turn 1 for mana efficiency. Turn 1 scavenger, turn 2 cycle, turn 3 clown or trapped or whatever. Plus, it's basically a mana with our rescuer anyways. Is this our 3rd red-green matchup in a row? Alright, you got me. Scavenger is dead. Again, do not mind seeing our opponents use removal like that. Okay, if the clown doesn't die, we can rescue her next turn. Good. A little bit of black action too, huh? Alright, that's beautiful. Because the rescuer just eats the survivor. I'll take 3. Easy peasy, baby. Yeah, I wish this was a Scorching Dragonfire, that's for sure. It is what it is. Given the removal in my hand, we just want to use one of the trapped in the screens this turn for sure. You know what those cards don't do? Anything to the Wandering Rescuer. Alright, they're just trying to get some value here. Break down the door. Okay. So they can kill my Trapped in the Screen if they want to spend their full mana, basically. They might even prefer to manifest here. Well, I guess not. I mean, what I could do with this split up, I guess, is like attack with the Rescuer. They don't block. And then I blow up all untapped creatures, including my Clown. I knew better than to take this card in this deck. They are just in awful shape. That's the first strike resolved. Swarm Weaver, not the best card to manifest. Oh, I actually should have killed the... that was a mistake. I should have killed the manifest. Oh, boo! Alright, fair enough. Well, we still got infinite value off of our... Who's a what's it? And now they're just dead. GG's. Good thing we had this split up, though. Good thing we had this split up. Would have clearly been dead without it. Three, 0. Probably can't keep that one. Not good enough on the draw. Ooh, Fear of being hunted with ethereal armor is kind of sweet. But it being my first play isn't great. I mean, I can play the Gallery, I guess, on turn 2. See if they have a counter. Well, they didn't have a counter for that. Oh god, play like a 1/3 flyer here? Dang it. Apparition there would have ruined them. So we're just going to go Piggy Bank and pass. I don't want to play Fear and pass because then they know it's set up. What might happen now is we go Fear plus Armor on the same turn and ruin their day. Oh. Or if they're willing to use it Trapped in the Screen like that, I guess we're pretty happy. I'm not going to use the Dragonfire here, though. Or rather, the Armor here, though. Again, I want to wait until it's a surprise. And that way, if they have another removal spell, it also doesn't hurt us. That is rather gross. But not the end of the world. We go Dragonfire here. Armor. Force him to chump. Nice. Well, unfortunate, but it is what it is. Good news is I have the Painter's Studio to hopefully get a couple of cards back. Okay, that's not the worst. Sure. So they're going to make a 3/3 lifelink Death Toucher here. 4/4 lifelinking Death Toucher. Yeah, but they're hellbent. All right. Well, not the best. But as long as they don't draw another creature, and we have a lot of good draws ourselves, so yeah, that's a really, really good draw. Because we have the studio and we have some really nice ones to potentially manifest. I think they're just going to tuck my flyer, right? If they don't draw something relevant here. It's probably correct for them to do. Oh, no tuck. Okay. I'll play around the counter unless you pay 2 card. Might as well. If they didn't draw a creature this turn, it's pretty bad. Well, I mean, I guess they can draw another removal spell, sure, but... Okay, that's still pretty good. Wow, sure. Good beats. So they gain 4, I take 4. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. How brutal is that? Also, we've drawn 10 lands, 9 lands. Jeez, seriously? We had a window there, but their top deck was just too much better than ours. Oh my god, serious? Dude, these rips are so sick. Now they get to draw an extra card, they gain 1,000,000 life back. Ay, ay, ay. Sure. Alright, alright. Well, good beats. Yeah, they had a couple of really insane top decks, and nothing we could do there. Our draw was also a little bit on the weaker side. We didn't draw any of our removal. It is what it is. GG's. I mean, I drew the seas. That's not true. But we didn't draw any dragon fires or trapped in the screens. Immediately drawing one of those. Actually, if we had drawn one of those for their sheltered by ghosts creature, it's just insta win. Then they have nothing going on. Do I play that game wrong at any point? We sandbagged the fear with the ethereal armor. That was great. They had removal for that. Then what happened? I seized by slumber their 4/4 lifelink death touch. No, that was... We seized their 4/4 death touch with lifelink. Both players were on the top deck, except I had the Painter's Studio. So I had the 6-drop when they had nothing. Yeah. We drew the twins and the beast, but they drew the removal. Yeah, it was close. I think I played it right. They just had a better draw. Sand looks pretty spicy. I might just play the armor here on turn 2 and attack for 3. I will now instead attack for 1, and if they block Dragonfire... Good. Ooh, pass. Oh, this is gross. I think we're going to lead off on the Scavenger here. A little bit punished. I was worried that they might have that card specifically. Ah. Damn. Yeah, I should have played around that card. That was the make or break. I mean, they're still bricking, but... that's the difference between, like, immediately winning on the spot and maybe they can come back from this. That was a really, really weak play by me. That's the only thing they can have to flash in there, right? Sheesh. Okay, I deserve this if I lose. Absolutely deserve. It's pretty good. But yeah, if I had put the 1-1 count on the fear of being hunted, the game was already over. Silly, silly. No blocks. Whoa, okay. Huh, interesting. Maybe they were just saying I can't beat that anyways. Yeah, put the 1-1... so after the fear of being hunted resolves, we know we're pretty safe as long as I put the 1-1 counter on it. That, again, just bad play on my part. Because I don't think there's anything... oh, no, I mean, they could have the... they could have the 2-1 tap down creature, but they would still have to tap down the fear. Is it just those two things? The Drowner and the Manifest card? Yeah, I think those are the two cards, so definitely a mistake. Okay. I go first. This is actually the type of hand where split up would be at its best when I don't have anything and I can maybe get more than a 1-for-1 off of it, but I think generally we're better off mulliganing this hand. I kind of want to keep it because of the studio, but yeah, I'm going to ship this back. Would not call this a better hand. No, it is a better hand. I guess if the piggy bank, as long as it doesn't get exiled, can give us a white source if we brick. Goddamn split up. Freaking give me Dragonfire instead, I swear. I am gonna let them have the creeper for a turn since the Razorhead or Razorkin is just a nice play. And even if they make it a 3-3, we can still kill it. One extra damage. Any planes off the top, please? That's fine. That doesn't kill my creature, that just locks it. Well, maybe I should have been a little bit more specific, huh? Okay. The fear here is that they don't put 2/1 counters on the creeper and instead turn it into a creature that they play pre-combat, but it looks like that's not going to be the case, so. Well, that's one we have to trap in the screen for sure. All right. Now's the danger moment. I have not killed their creeper. They can copy anything with 2/1/1 counters on it. Here we go. So they turn it... Oh, they did the attack. Oh, okay. Wow, if I were them, I really would have copied it there. Huh. I mean, I guess I just trade with the fear. They go to 4, they go to 3, then they go back up to 5. Okay. That is smelling of desperation. Wow, that's really unfortunate for them. They must have just had garbage. Crazy. Okay. We'll take it. We were getting mana screwed, but we were drawing all the right stuff. Except, I will note once again, split up as a Dragonfire, and there would not have even been a consideration of a loss for that game. We would have just been able to Dragonfire the thing immediately, or at least, yeah. My point stands. I don't normally keep a hand like this, but it's got perfect manas and 4 removal spells. I think taking a mulligan on this hand is totally a fine play. Because if we're playing against a slower deck, we get heavily punished. Good news is red-green is usually not a slower deck, so this is probably going to be a hand that's good. Especially because double Dragonfire can exile their artifact creatures and whatnot to stop the, or rather, hurt the Delirium. Alright, means I have to take a turn off from getting a land, but save myself some life that way. We might just be able to run them out of threats and then stick a couple of 2/2 randos, you know? Alright. Yikes. Well, there's our first screen target. I'm okay trading here. And if they don't want to trade, I'm okay with getting in 3 damage. That's great. That's fine. I don't get a treasure. That's less fine. Also it exiles, so I don't get to surgical suite it back. Oh, this hand's developed nicely. Yep, I think we just double trade. Sure. We will have a problem if they ever draw a removal spell for one of my trapped in the screens. Alright, if this is just a punch, that's fine. Yeah, we get our creature back. Okay, and that's the last card in their hand, so actually feeling pretty good about our spot. Sure, I'll trade here, no problem. does give them delirium, but I mean, this is kind of hard for them to race without drawing a removal spell or whatever for it. Because remember, this is first strike on my turn, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger, so... You stupid split up. Got him. Huge. Oh, well, we'll just go for lethal. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Kaboom, baby. Let's go. Okay. What are we? 6-1 now. I've gained 2 ranks going 6-1. Sounds about right. One more. On the play, hands very good. Yeah, 2-drop 3-power creature, 3-drop 4-power creature, and a removal spell. Opponent might not have a great time here, depending on how good their draw is. Forest for our 10th red-green deck in a row. No forest! Okay. We'll see if they double block. Still gonna run out the fear post-combat. If I run it out in attack, they just double block it. I don't think we want that. Okay, well, let's go for it. Because I don't mind using one of the Dragonfires on these things anyways. And if they just have a... Yep, that's fine. Like, that was going to kill that anyway, right? So. Probably cycle the Shepherd off. We can't cast Wandering right now anyways. Ooh, that was a good draw. Screen. After Scavenger. Grow the pig up. And we still have Seized from Slumber. Glimmer Light. All right. We can just chill. Can't wait to draw Split Up. Ooh, that, however, is a very good draw. I'm going to go for the value here instead of going for the pre-combat to kill the... Whoa, they didn't double block. Okay, well, that was even better than expected. I didn't even have to use my Dragonfire. Sure. Pig down. I think if they equip the Glimmer Light and pass, I will Dragonfire the token. Okay. Not bad. Still not going to use Seized from Slumber there, though. Ooh, baby. Good thing we waited. Huge blowout. Nice Waltz of Rage. Let's go! And that's why patience is delicious. Okay, we went from rank 8 to rank 5 with a 7-1. Pretty good. And that, my friends, is a pretty decent speed run. Wandering Rescuer didn't show up too many times, but we had a very good core baseline. Split up was horrendous, basically every single time. The best I could have gotten was like a 1-for-1 on some irrelevant creature. Definitely should have just been a Dragonfire, but yeah. Clean, classic Boros beats without actually any of the correct red-white signpost cards, but good stuff. Thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you back next time, as always. Bye-bye.